thought I can do a little tour for you of our camping area. Here is our tent. Is the breakfast, eggs, bacon. Hello and welcome back to a new vlog. As you can see from the title, today is an interesting one because we are on a road trip to Italy. We are driving to Garda or Garda Lake actually in English, or Lago di Garda in Italian, and it's probably the most German area you can have, but it's also one of the closest nice areas that we can go to, and I've never been, so we decided to still go, even if most of southern hemisphere of Germany will be there as well. And yeah, today's Thursday. It is a day off. It's an official holiday, another day that May has blessed us with. Yeah, we wanted to use this opportunity to the maximum and take a long weekend in Italy. It is currently raining in Germany. Unfortunately, it seems like it's also raining in Italy, but we are hoping that the weathers are going to change. And we are going to be camping. So our car, as you can see a little bit in the back, is completely full with camping stuff. I am not a big camper. I've never camped actually, like properly, but Xava is an experienced camper. He already had all of the stuff, so that was very useful, and that way it's going to be cheaper for us as well. And I guess that's it. We have around 5 to 6 hours of drive in front of us. There seems to be no traffic, but there are some construction works, of course. And yeah, I guess let's see what the vacation brings. We have not much planned, as always. We are very spontaneous. We actually got our camping spot yesterday, and I'll take you on to this adventure. I'm excited. I'm always happy to visit new places, see new places, and yeah, let's get started. So we have just arrived to the camping spot. The guys are behind the camera. And of course we are in Italy, but actually we are in Germany because there's only German and some Austrian cars. There's no one else camping. And we are in the camping Fornella. It's 5 stars. And from the first view, the camping looks really nice. And our trip unfortunately took like 2.5 hours longer, just because it was so much traffic. I think the whole southern part of Germany is going to Italy. And yeah, so before we are going to build up our tent, we are actually going to have lunch because we are starving. And then I guess after lunch I'll show you a little tour of our spot, tour of the camping. The weather has improved, it's not raining anymore, so seems good, and we are ready to start our weekend. Just so you know, I'm not alone. Here they are judging me that I'm filming. Okay, so let's go.
Alex, Babs, take a look inside your heart. Is there any room for me? I won't have to hold my breath till you get down on one knee, because 'cause you're the only one to hold me when I'm looking good enough. Did you ever fool me? Would you ever picture us? Every time I pull my hair out, was me out of fear. You find me ugly and one day you'll disappear. 'Cause the point of crying, it was never even now. Did you ever want me? Was I ever good enough? Good boys are layer, good boys are layer. He doesn't see ya. You're not looking at me, boy. Good boys are layer, good boys are layer. He doesn't see ya. You're not looking at me.
Take number 2, because Xava is the worst cameraman in the world, because I just gave you a whole tour and it didn't film. So let's start again. We just finished building and I thought I would give you a little tent tour. So come in. Here we built our mattresses. I did it the wrong way before, so yeah, now it's better, and we have our cozy pillows and blankets. We took them with us because it's going to be cozier. On the inside of the tent, on each side, we have like a net so that we can actually breathe and not suffocate. And I think it will be nice and fresh. We left also our bags inside, and yeah, it's quite cozy, and I think this will be nicer than my first ever camping experience where I didn't have anything, didn't have the mattresses. This time we are well prepared. And now we are gonna get ready, get dressed and go to a winery. The boys want to have some wine tasting and to buy some wine, and then we're gonna check out some cities. We also have here chairs. Flo is still chilling with the beer, and yeah, I guess it's nice. Maybe a bit later I will show you a little bit of the camping space tour as well. But there's a lot of Germans, so with their Datenschutz, I don't know how much I can film or not. Let's see.
Sometimes you love too hard, sometimes you go too far. I won't want you if you need me. Real things do not come easy, no. Never been your average girl, so take time with me, take time. Baby, talk to me with some action. We could find a place for you. Cool down, simmer, cool now, please. Cool down, simmer, cool down, love. Cool down, simmer, cool now, please. Cool down, simmer, cool down, love. Cool down, simmer, cool now, please. Cool down, simmer, cool down, love. Cool down, 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 cool down,
Baby, make me tell you this. I won't waste no time, I'll be proceeding quick. The way you're moving lately got me feeling sick. Like say you forgot to know you're dealing with. Man, I feel like when I'm at work non-stop. You know good for dinner when I come back. Sometimes good yeah, come out from that. If me walk and leave, yeah, me not come back.
You're falling, but you don't wanna fall too hard. You're falling, but you don't wanna fall hard. 'Cause it might break if I give you my heart and you hold on too hard. Cool down, simmer, cool now, please. Cool down, simmer, cool down, love. Cool down, simmer, cool now, please. Cool down, simmer, simmer. Boy, you make it too hard for me to stay here. Boy, you're making it hard for me to be your love. Cool down, 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 cool down,
Good morning. It is Friday, or actually it's not so much morning anymore. I've been awake for like 4 hours, and unfortunately it is raining like full power. We are luckily safe in our tent, but outside of the tent it's danger zone. And the worst part, actually, sleeping was very cozy. Our mattresses unfortunately are losing air, so we basically slept on the floor again. Somehow camping does not want me to camp properly. But the worst part was that I have the tiniest bladder in the world, and I had to go to the bathroom 3 times at night, which is quite typical for me. I extra didn't drink any water or anything to avoid at least 1 or 2 goes, but it's unavoidable with me. And I had to just sprint in full rain to the water, to the toilets. Luckily, it's not so far, but when I came back, I was really soaking wet. And then there is supposedly a spa area here in the camping, and I guess we will use today's ugly weather to go to the spa. There are saunas, some whirlpools and things like that, so I think that's going to be nice, but that has to be after my work. And it seems like we're the only people in this whole camping in a tent. Everyone else has an RV, or at least like a bigger van, which is of course much more glamorous, much more comfortable, and not so wet. But it's fine. This is an adventure and I find it really funny actually. Maybe in the moment it's not so comfortable, but I will look back at it with smiles and laughs. So I guess we're gonna go organize breakfast pretty soon. Let's see if Flo is already awake. Nava is half awake next to me. And I'll show you and I will show you what is happening later today, what we're gonna make out. But even if we have to stay in the tent and I can read my book all day, honestly, I don't mind. Oh, so we are doing some progress, and we went out for lunch. Unfortunately, we missed breakfast in our camping because we just stayed way too long in the tents. And now we are back in the city that I showed you yesterday to get some nice lunch, and Flo has a spot that he knows about and he said that it's really nice, so we're just gonna go there. Some Italian food, of course, everything is Italian over here, and luckily the rain has stopped as well, so it's gonna be really better. And I hope, supposedly it has to be still raining the whole day, but I hope it's gonna change and it gets better. But I'm excited for food because we haven't had anything yet, so let's see what they have. I'm very happy that I took my rain jacket. And let's see what happens, and I will show you around, of course. We are actually back from lunch. Actually, I've already finished working. Luckily, it is Friday, which means that it's a short day, and now we can actually enjoy our weekend. And I thought, since it's not raining and the weather actually improved a lot, and we are much luckier than it promised, I thought I can do a little tour for you of our camping area, because there's not that many people around, it's not raining, and we have some time to kill before our spa. So let's go and have a tour. So we are parked here, and this is our spot, and here is our tent, and we actually even took our beer table because it's quite comfortable to have it around, and 2 chairs. And as you can see, the ground is completely disgusting from all the rain, but it's okay. And as I told you before, all the campers, everyone else who is staying here, are actually with professional campers all the way until the end. So you can see we're literally the only ones with a tent. But we're not really big camping people, so that's totally fine. So as you walk here, we have this little house where there's all the useful stuff. so you can hang your clothes to dry over here, and in the front here inside you can do your dishes and wash stuff. Here we have some washing machines. Then here for the families, it's very cute. They have a big playground for the kids. And luckily a lot of people left because I think they thought that the weather is really bad and they didn't want to do that. And here on this side we have the bathrooms and the toilets. Let's go and see. So on this side you just have a place with a mirror where you can brush your teeth. Very useful and very practical. And on this side we have all of the showers, which are very clean and actually very nice. So I showered this morning and it was totally good. You have the hair dryers here, mirrors, another mirror. So it's really clean and really good. So I think it is totally acceptable. And of course you have all of the bathrooms as well, and they are nice and clean as well. And you have also separate spaces for the kids and things like that. So this is one nice area, and even though you cannot really see on the camera, it looks nicer. It's a bit cold and it's still a bit wet. I think this area is really cool for families with kids. Then over here we have a swimming pool that is currently closed, but it looks like they're fixing it for tomorrow because actually it's going to be nice weather and I'm hoping to use it tomorrow. And right next to the pool we have like a multi-court with tennis and other games, and there's always people playing around, and it's a fun time with the family. And you can also rent, of course, all the rackets and balls and things like that, so that's pretty nice. And then in this tent right in front of us is kind of like a recreational center. They have some ping pong tables. They also did some yoga or Pilates there. They have other programs, kids clubs. Right now I'm filming in a quiet time where probably people are out and about in the city, but it was the perfect time to show you. So this is a nice little area here. And then on the other side actually you have another pool, which is also at the moment closed just because of the weather conditions, but you can see it's a nice area where you can chill around, and it looks really nice. And again, I'm really hoping that tomorrow there will be something better. It's also interesting to note that you can also rent these kind of houses that is of course way more glamorous, and they're much more expensive and they fit better for like a family with at least 4, 5, 6 people. But it's good to know that that is an option and it's nice. But of course you can have here on this side your normal spots as well. And then now we are actually like at the main entrance, and you have this little house which is actually a supermarket, and on one side you have all the important camping information, the opening times, maps, all kinds of events that they are showing. For example, wine tasting, you can rent scooters, etc., play tennis. And if you want to know anything about what is happening in this camping spot, then this is the place to come. On the other side, let's go there, is the supermarket, which is also very useful. It's not very big, but if you need anything last minute, it's perfect to have. In the supermarket you have a lot of like things for activities, but of course you also have shampoos, some basic food, fruits, etc. Like I said, it's not very big, but it's useful for when you do need something, or if you're feeling like you want a snack. It's really good. Actually, you don't even have to drive to a normal supermarket because you have everything that you would need. Here you also have some mailboxes if you want to send some post. And I think it's a really cute area. And last but not least, I think this water fountain is very useful and very cool because you can fill up your bottle and it's very cheap. Half a liter costs 10 cents and 2 liters 40 cents, so totally acceptable. And I think this is a perfect way to save on plastic. Unfortunately, in Italy you cannot drink tap water, but this is a perfect solution, and we actually fill it up multiple times per day. So we are out of the spa and it was actually super nice. We stayed there a bit over 2 hours. We enjoyed our saunas a lot. They had nice pools. It was not so big, but actually like super duper nice. Very relaxing, and I was almost falling asleep. And now we decided today to not go out for dinner and actually cook something in our makeshift kitchen. So I thought to show you our dinner. Flo, our friend, just left. He has a 6-hour drive back home to Munich, so good luck to him. And let me show you our dinner. Of course, as at home, Xava is the one that is cooking. And we bought, first of all, some salad, tomatoes and some mozzarella. So that's like a little nice piece. And then here we have, how do you call this?
Like a stove, portable stove.
Portable stove, electric one, because we do have some electricity here. And we got some made tortellinis. For me, I got this spinach one with some cheese filling, and Xava has the one with the meat, and it looked really, really good. And here are our 2 chairs, and
Here's the plates.
can you show our amazing rucksack with plates and everything, just really quickly. By the way, here is our fridge where we keep all of the stuff cold, which is also very practical.
Most important.
Wine,
Best
which
wine
is
in the world.
most important. This is actually Xava's favorite wine. That's in the winery that we were yesterday at. And we have a really nice cutlery box that we got actually last year from a flea market. And here inside you have like a set for 4 people with plates and everything that you need, which is perfect for this kind of camping. So even though, like I showed you, everyone else is way fancier underway, you can see all of the campers around us.
Underway.
Unterwegs. But us, we are not so bad prepared as well, and I think this is going to be really cozy. So I'm looking forward to dinner and to like a cozy night outside. It's a bit chilly, but there's no bad weather, there's only bad clothing. The weather is actually much better than we thought. It didn't rain since like 10 or 11 a.m., which is positive. And let's get to cooking and eating. I just quickly wanted to show you my amazing fashion outfit. I have here my green jogging set, which is actually usually very stylish, but just styled differently. Then I have my orange rain jacket, and to top it off and make it even more beautiful, I have pink Crocs, which have actually been extremely useful for this trip, especially during the rain. And I don't know, somehow I feel like when you're camping in a place like this, you just stop caring how you look like, which is nice for a weekend. So I just thought that it was worth mentioning because this is such an iconic look in my wardrobe. But now, let's get to eating. Good morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning, and as you can see, the summer has started. The sun has finally come out, and today and tomorrow are going to be really, really sunny and warm and beautiful, so I'm really happy about that. And actually I already stretched, enjoyed a bit the sun. We organized, and now Xava, right behind you, is actually cooking breakfast. So I thought I would show you our makeshift breakfast, and it's really cute as well. And we're gonna definitely enjoy the beautiful weather, because back in Munich it is still raining, and it's supposed to be raining for the next few days. So we have to take this to the maximum. So let's turn around and I'll show you. Xava is rocking a full German look today with a tank top. Just couldn't look more German. But here is the breakfast: eggs, bacon, some toast, orange juice, What else do we have? Some cheese. And yeah, this looks really tasty, really good. And I'm really looking forward to eating this kind of breakfast. So it is now around 2 p.m. and we enjoyed after breakfast a couple of hours by the pool. It was perfect temperature. It's around like 22, 23 degrees, which was not too hot, but still hot enough to tan, to enjoy the pool. We went swam there and yeah, it was really lovely. I didn't film you anything because there were a lot of people, a lot of kids, and yeah, it was just not necessary. And now we drove around 40 minutes to Sirmione, which is a city actually rather far from where we are staying, but it's a really nice, beautiful city, and it's on the side where we have a wine tour later on, so it fits perfectly. Sava has been here a couple of times. It's also, you know, probably one of the most touristic cities in this area, but I have not been here, and we decided to come here to tour around, to see the places, maybe have some snack or ice cream or whatever it is, so that will be really, really nice. Took us a while to find a parking because of course everyone is coming here. It's a Saturday, it's a beautiful day, but we managed it, and now yeah, we are gonna walk to the city center. Just left Sirmione center and are now walking back to the car because we have another exciting thing happening, which is a wine tour in one of the wineries that we were actually on the first day where I showed you. But then we just tasted some wines, and Xava actually bought some for our house. But now we booked a tour where they will explain more about how the wine is done. We can see the winery, taste some. I'm not a big wine lover, but I think it will still be really interesting to see. And yeah, I think this is like the thing to do in northern Italy because, of course, this place is very famous for wines as well. What is the name? Lugana, right? It's a Lugana area, and Germans Lugana wine, and everyone loves that. So I'm really excited, and look at the view behind me. It is so beautiful, and although this is just a lake, it feels like you are by the seaside because it is so huge. There's so many boats, and yeah, it has a nice Italian flair. Like I mentioned, the weather is amazing. Xava has some Campari to go, already finished, and some kumquat, which are one of his favorites. So yeah, next time you'll see the wine tour. Alrighty, so we just finished our tour and it was really interesting, as you saw the whole barrels and everything. But I thought we would give you like a little quick facts of what we learned. There was a lot of information and we definitely didn't remember everything. But yeah, let's just say something that stuck to mind the most. You can start.
They produce 1.5 million bottles every year.
The one barrel that you see there is actually 20,000 liters.
The small one, yeah?
Yeah, the small one. And then there's like the mother barrel, which is around 200,000 liters. This winery, actually, Ca Maiol, was one of the 7 first wineries to do Lugana. And they are like certified, and their Lugana is made out of 100% this one type of grape. And to be certified to even have the Lugana type, you have to be at least 90% or more. And it was interesting actually when we had the tasting that you could really like taste and smell the difference between like the white that is a bit more fruity maybe, then going to rosé that is more like vanilla, to the red wine that actually smelled totally like jam, like cooked fruits. And it was really interesting for me to like smell the difference, especially because I work in this industry. So I think even if you are not a wine lover like I am, I think it is still worth to do a tour at any of the wineries that you see, because they explain a bit more, you maybe appreciate more, you see the process, you see the amounts, and it's insane how much they like actually produce. So that's quite cool. And now we are actually going to be off to dinner. I will not be filming anything anymore today. I think you saw enough, and yeah, tomorrow...
I think you had enough.
No, and tomorrow we have one last day. I mean, we will be driving back home tomorrow, but we will still do a little bit of culture in the morning as well, so you still have that to see. So I guess I will see you tomorrow. Morning, it is Sunday, and as you just saw, there is some old-timer meetup or something happening, because there's so many old cars and so many people driving around, which is quite funny. That adds to the Italian flair. And we actually already just packed up our tent, packed up all of the stuff. As you can see behind us, the car is full. We are just making one last quick stop in Salò to buy some truffle cheese, some truffle stuff. And I wanted to pass a pharmacy as well, because they have some cute things and one cream that I would like to find if I'm lucky. And then we will actually be on our way back home, because the traffic seems to be not so bad. We wanted to go actually to a museum, but we're scared that if we stay too long then it will be full and the traffic will get worse. So we decided to just drive home, and yeah. Let me show you a bit of the... Yeah, we'll do it another time. We will still come back here probably one day. So Let's enjoy the parade of all cars.
Check it. Almost. TMC. And then you're in the middle with just a normal car.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one. That's cool with the barrels.
This is cool.
This is cool.
Inteso come prezzo?
Sì, giusto
No,
da
sinceramente
capire.
no.
Zona qui invece sono prodotti puri, quindi avete il puro nel nero e il puro nel bianco.
When I beg you, baby, jabata. Me, I know get time, I did that,